Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading for the beginning of July, and of course any of the time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to check your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and definitely do not forget to cross watch for love readings. And lastly, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. All right, so let's get into it, Capricorn. Today I'm going to be pulling the energy of you and the person you're connected with. You're going to be on the right and they're going to be on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. I'm going to start by pulling the energy of the union here, the challenges, the feelings, and the desire for the connection. And at the very end, if I remember, I'm going to pull a card for the potential outcome during this time frame regarding the spread. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle to pull the energy of the union. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn and their person during this time frame. Okay, we have spring. Virgo just had that, and I shuffled the cards. I always make sure to shuffle the cards really good. Material world. We have barrier and fifth dimension. One more card. Pride and ego. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the answer is no. Wow. Okay, Capricorn. So, I don't know, but yeah, the answer is no because there's a barrier up. Someone is listening to their pride and ego and much rather focus on the material world than focus on love or anything that makes them actually feel happy. Okay, this could be a defense mechanism as to just protect themselves, but there's this fifth dimension and spring. Okay, there's very stark contrast here within these energies. Okay, we have pride and ego, material world, and barrier, and then we have spring and fifth dimension. This to me is the more high vibrational energy, of course. So there could have been a recognition of this connection, how deep and intuitive it feels. And spring could have been a very significant time frame for the both of you where you had this sort of awakening. Okay, tapping into your spiritual powers, gifts, things of that nature. But someone is ignoring that, right? They're saying, no, I don't want to do this. Yeah, look at this. Mask, grief, shadow work, need I go on? Right? This person is wearing a false mask. They're rejecting this offer of up-leveling, of ascending into a higher dimension. Maybe they don't believe in this stuff. Maybe they think it's, you know, not true, not real. You could be dealing with another Capricorn. Capricorns tend to be more of the realist type, right? And you can't explain this stuff. You can't explain tarot to someone who's more used to the mundane world, right? Or even spirituality for that matter. So I feel like this is these person's beliefs. And that's why there's this barrier and there's a no, because they're just not letting you in. But whoever is watching this definitely has a more tapped in to the spirituality world, to the spiritual world more than this person. And that's the struggles here. Those are the conflicts between this connection right now. All right, so we'll do barrier, just so we know what this person's energy is right now. And of course, that could be you as well, but I don't really feel that. I feel like it's this other person. All right, so let's get into the challenges. What are the challenges here? Page of Pentacles. Okay, what are Capricorn's challenges? Justice. Feelings. Ten of Swords. What is Capricorn's feelings? Okay, that's too much. Just one card, please. If at any point I call you Virgo by accident, I sincerely apologize. I just did Virgo's reading and I tend to just keep the last sign that I worked on, so I do apologize beforehand if I do that. But this is a Capricorn reading. All right, Four of Swords for your feelings. Their desire for the connection is the Knight of Cups. It's Capricorn's desire. Ace of Pentacles. Alrighty then. At the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is that barrier, right? This is why you can't get through to this person, because there's a blockage. A big old fat blockage. This person is really on guard. But why? Why is there this guardedness to them? Let's clarify. Why is there the Seven of Wands here? Okay, we have the Devil. Oh no, with the Hanged Man. Oof, I just got chills. So there's your energy, but I don't really feel like that's you. Of course, if I'm wrong, then you know I'm wrong, but this person is stuck in a low vibration. I feel like the answer is no here. I feel like this is even spirit, your guides, protecting you from this person while they're in this energy. Okay, you guys are in two very different worlds right now. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person is ignoring that divine cup, that divine offer that I feel like they're being given. And they're saying, no, I don't want it. I do not want it. Because they're in this energy with the Devil and the Hanged Man. They still need to gain some sort of enlightenment here about themselves, about this connection, but I think most importantly themselves. Right, there's some chains that they need to break through. It could be generational curses. It could be like ancestral lineage trauma that this person really needs to fight through. They can't stay stagnant to it, and they could be stagnant to it. You know, sometimes when you do have, you know, passed down traumas, things like that, you have to do the spiritual work in order to remove those blockages, remove those chains. And that's what this person is needing to do. And that's why they're guarded, because they are still in that energy. They're fighting their demons, basically. And it could go in so far that it's like generational curses. I really do feel something that heavy. And that's why they focus on money in the material world, because that gives them instant gratification. Doesn't fill those voids. They fill those voids with perhaps some addictions. So I think you're better off with this barrier. The divine is just protecting you from what's on the other side, and what's on the other side is something you probably don't even want to walk into. So tread lightly here, Capricorn. Don't try to make this person open up. Don't try to save them. Don't try to do any of that. Just walk in the other direction if you have to. All right, so what am I doing here? So their challenge right now is the Page of Pentacles. So they're struggling with building themselves up, okay? They could be wanting to offer you something, but they're struggling in creating that stability to offer you. Because with the Knight of Cups as their desire for the connection, this is them wanting to give you some sort of emotional expression, but there's also a recognition of having to have something to offer first before you can go and do that, right? So this person is struggling with that. They don't know what they can offer you at this moment right now. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person is in very, very deep pain over how this has all transgressed. Okay, they have the Ten of Swords here on their end twice. So again, just further confirmation. Yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that you're better off not being around this person's energetic field right now if they feel this low, unfortunately. Okay, and again, it's not anything that you can do to make them feel better. I think it's just healing that they need to do on themselves. So there's something from their past, like I said, could be generational curses. There's something that they need to heal and work on and do the shadow work, the spiritual work to move past it. Okay, but they're struggling. They can't jump steps here. They can't, not do this emotional work and then offer you something. They just can't do that. If something ended between you guys, they do feel the regret over that. They are in deep sadness and they can't stop thinking about that if something did end between you guys. Your challenge is justice. So finding balance after the situation, right? You could have thought there was a lot of hope within this connection, only to be led astray that there isn't much here, right? So I feel like some of you are beating yourselves up thinking like, why did I put myself through another cycle like this? Is this my bad karma? Did I do something wrong? But you didn't. You didn't. So don't ever put yourself blame like that. The Lovers with Temperance. Yeah, you could have been put in this person's life with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. All majors just came through as your challenge. You could have been put in this person's life just to awaken them. Okay, we have the Lovers here, so that's like a twin flame soulmate connection. And that's why things feel imbalanced, especially if it is a connection that deep, that significant. It's going to be life-changing. There's going to be a lot of tribulations and trials and challenges, things of that nature, and a lot of healing to do before you can come into union, right? But I feel like this person is barely starting that journey of awakening, of coming to their truths. They're still with the material world and the pride and ego and the answer is no and the barrier. They're still in a vibrational space where they're not going to accept this connection. So don't get your hopes up just yet. I feel like maybe you got your hopes up only to, again, be led astray. Okay, so you are struggling with balance right now, especially with Temperance and Justice, because of this connection. Right, you could have manifested this connection, but it wasn't what you expected. Yeah, the Sun. You could have manifested and thought like, oh, this is going to be my happiness, only to, again, not get what you were hoping for. And the Divine's like, no, this is not the timing for that right now. So now you're having to do the healing and work on yourself, right? After this challenge of a connection. How they're feeling is the Ten of Swords. So again, they're in deep hurt. They're still carrying some sort of baggage here. I feel like it's past pain. It could even go down to like their childhood. Maybe they had a rough upbringing and that still affects them to this day. And that's why they're so closed off. I feel like this person makes really good money, but that doesn't serve their highest self, right? Like it doesn't feed them, doesn't feed their heart. It feeds their belly, of course. They're probably eating really good, but no one to share it with, right? But they are feeling really hurt, and there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. And you're already healing with that Four of Swords is your feelings. You're already knowing what you need to do next. The Knight of Wands. With the Page of Cups. Interesting. What's this Knight of Wands about? The Three of Wands. Yeah, some of them are going to want to rush in because they know they've hurt you. Or this is them acting on their impulses, whatever that means. Could be like sexual impulses with that Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom over here. And then we have the Three of Wands. So that speaks of awaiting results, right? So I feel like this person wants to get to a place where they can act on their feelings. We did see the Page of Cups pop up for a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I feel like they want to open up their heart a little bit. But it's hard for this person to do that. With the Knight of Wands, they could come towards you in a sexual manner. Like they could make a sexual advance to you to try to lighten up the mood, and then kind of wait for your response or see what you're going to say. I feel like this person doesn't know how to be emotionally open. So if they do try to make peace with you, it's going to come off as a Knight of Wands. They're going to say something that they don't really want to say. Or not rather what they want to say, but more so they're going to say something just to fill the silence, just to break the ice, and then see what happens, and then go from there. Because ultimately what they want to say is the Knight of Cups, right? But I feel like the Knight of Wands is just doing something to just get some action going. How you're feeling is the Four of Swords. So you are healing, okay? After this person made you go through this, whatever the situation was for you guys, you've retreated your energy. You're now healing and recovering. You're contemplating the situation. You're reflecting. Again, you're probably asking yourself, like, why did I put myself through another situationship like this, right? Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're also in deep thought and contemplation about the situation. But I feel like at least you're allowing yourself that space to heal and withdraw yourself from this person. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you feel confused. You're kind of just like, what just happened? What was that? Because it could have been a very intense connection. Like the flame could have been burning really hot, only to just fizz out really quickly too. And it kind of left you both like shocked. Their desire for the connection is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, like I've been saying, ultimately they do want to give you a love expression. They do want to tell you how they feel. Okay, they do have feelings for you. But navigating that is really difficult for this person. But at least you know that in their hearts of hearts, that's what they would like to do. The King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. They want to speak their truth. They just don't know how to go about it. I feel like they might tippy-toe around the idea of telling you how they feel. Again, with that Knight of Wands, they're going to come in very quickly and do something, but it's not going to be how they actually feel. Knight of Cups, further confirmation. Yeah, this person is figuring out how to say they love you. They're trying to put their ego in the back burner and actually be authentic for once. Because the King of Swords in the reverse is more soft-spoken, okay? Because the King of Swords upright, he speaks his truth, doesn't give a F about who gets hurt, whatever. But the King of Swords in the reverse is more soft-spoken. To me, he kind of is a little bit like whisper-toned, okay? Like, this person wants to tell you I love you, but it might be like subtle hints. Okay. Your desire for the connection is the Ace of Pentacles. So you just want stability, right? You just want a foundation you can build off of. This is what you guys felt, okay? This passion, this comfort within one another. And that's why this energy is so like shooketh to the both of you, because it was so passionate and intense, only to be led astray very quickly, right? So I feel like you just want the truth. You just want some sort of, you want your stability back also. Yes, a lot of you do want a commitment with this person, but with that answer is no, it's like you have to also understand that even though this person wants this commitment with you too, it's just not the right timing right now. But you do want this at least. Oh. We have the Two of Cups, and one more card fell over here with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so you want to work on this partnership. You want to be given this offer because you feel this in your heart and soul, right? You feel this connection. So you just want to see it with your real eyes too. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priest. So yeah, a lot of you definitely want a commitment with this person. But like I said, don't get your hopes up right now, because this person has a lot of healing and unraveling to do, okay? There's definitely a chance for this, especially with them having feelings for you. But again, there's just a lot in between at the moment. There's a barrier. But at least you know, okay? So if you were thinking like, am I crazy if that what this happened, if this sorry, am I crazy that what happened is real or not? It is real. You're not crazy. So if that's the confirmation you were looking for, I hope you feel a little bit better over that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what potential outcome this person may take towards you, or action. All right, so what is the potential outcome during this time frame for Virgo? Potential outcome. Did I say Virgo? You see what I'm saying, you guys? Sorry, I'm at Capricorn. 9 of Wands. Yeah, the blockages are still going to be there. They're still going to be blocked. So at least you know that. At least you know you can move on with your life and leave this person in the back burner and let them do what they got to do. Right? And the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so you could be dealing with the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so let's see what final messages we have for you from this deck. Beautiful. We have healing your heart. By healing your heart first, your inner beauty is expressed in how you treat yourself, your twin, and others. So yeah, just focus on you, Capricorn. Focus on your heart, what makes you feel happy, what lights you up. Focus on the things you can control. And lastly, I want to see what they'd like to say to you using the love letter oracle. What would this person like to say to Capricorn during this time? I haven't given you what you truly deserve. I have been so blind. I can't even explain why. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was confused. My pride and ego got in the way of us. I want you to know that I am sorry, that I know you are worth so much more than that. Wow. See, they are in their pride and ego right now. And they know that. And we did have the pride and ego here, so double confirmation about where their energy lies right now. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed that message. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you've been looking for during this time frame. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.